Hello and welcome to Cutting to the Bull in the Post-Truth Apocalypse. This week, hang on, I'm Ben. This week I'm Ben.
Good.
Are you?
Who were you last week?
Jennifer.
Patricia.
Yeah. It's my name. Well, I'm Ben.
Who are you with?
I'm with Mike and
Hello.
Claire
Hey?
and Pete.
Hello.
And today we're going to talk about the man who met his future self, Hakan Nordkvist, who may or may not... Hakan Nord... Oh, whatever. He's
I
full of
already
shit.
don't believe this one.
You're not a believer.
No.
We'll get into it, listener. Yeah. This is the case of a man who says he met himself, and a story that raced across the Swedish internet in 2006. It spread into time travel forums and viral video charts worldwide, and became one of the most talked about, quote, true time slip cases of the 21st century.
I've never heard of this. I've never heard of it.
Not me neither till recently.
No, not...
But yet it's the most
Stumbled upon it.
famous
No,
ever
it's-
time travel of the 21st century.
on the Swedish internet.
Right, okay, fair enough.
It's big in Sweden.
It wasn't really worldwide renowned, was it? There wasn't much international coverage of this in 2006 to my knowledge.
Then again, I've drank a lot of beer since
I
2006.
feel like I'd have remembered something like
And
that.
the internet, was it really?
It
I wasn't
as
in
big.
time travel forums in 2006.
It
Is
wasn't
it one
as
of these
big then.
TikTok time travellers? When did TikTok come out and that?
Oh, that was like a few years ago, innit?
Mm.
This is 20 years ago, this is-
2015 or something like that, probably, TikTok.
It was there for COVID, wasn't it?
Yeah. Okay.
But anyway, yeah, we're going to lay out exactly what Hakan Nordkvist claimed, what was actually in that video, and then, because this case has a very peculiar kind of ending, we're going to follow the money.
I do like his surname.
Oh, yeah.
Nordkvist.
Any pictures with this one?
We sent a video.
Send you the
Did
video.
you see the video?
Yeah.
Obviously not then.
Should we watch the video?
It's only a couple of minutes long.
Best dad.
So we've just seen the video, haven't we, that he's posted
Yep.
of him meeting his future self.
They both got the same tattoo,
Yeah.
but haven't got the same ears. But your ears do droop a bit
They
as you
do,
get
You're saving
older.
this to the end.
I know. Yeah, I'm just describing the video a bit.
Men's ears do grow as they get older.
Mm.
They don't change shape though necessarily.
Depends how much
Well,
they grow.
they just get longer, don't they? I've seen some really dangly fuckers I have.
He had like a weird flat ear though, the fatter older guy.
Well, I couldn't tell from the sun in the background.
Let's go back to 2006.
Yes.
Remember what the internet looked like in 2006. YouTube is barely a year old. Broadband is just spreading into homes before we had the dial-up and, can't use the phone and the
We
computer.
were still mostly on dial-up at that point, to
Yeah.
be fair.
And short, mysterious, viral videos, the kind with no explanation, no context, just a clip and a title, are an entirely new form of folklore. They spread the way that ghost stories used to spread around a campfire, except now the campfire was a forwarded link and a forum thread. Into that environment drops a short video, grainy, handheld. It shows a man, Hakan Nordkvist, standing next to an elderly man. They're comparing something on their forearms. Tattoos. Identical tattoos. Same place, same design. The implication is immediate. This old man isn't just claiming to be Hakan from the future. He's got a receipt. A shared unique mark on a shared unique body. Well,
So he's just approached him and
okay.
We don't know what happened between him getting there and finding himself. He hasn't elaborated into that, has he?
He says it didn't look like Norway where he was. It looked more futuristic, which, 70 years in the future, I fucking expect it to be.
Yeah.
So the story that spread said Nordkvist had been fixing a leak under his sink when the space behind the cabinet seemed to open up. And he crawled through it. He's trying to fix the leak. It's always the pipe at the back.
So he had a Narnia moment.
I was thinking Narnia. Yeah.
Narnia
A
moment.
Narnia wardrobe moment.
Exactly.
Or a bit more modern, back rooms. No?
No.
No one ever heard of that internet sensation?
No.
I hadn't. You told me
Yeah,
earlier.
it was a photograph taken years ago of some furniture store in Wisconsin. It's just a picture of yellow wallpaper and just rooms that seem to go back.
Mm-hmm.
And it sort of became an internet sensation. Some guy made like videos on it, like sci-fi videos, and now it's become like a Hollywood film.
Okay. And there was no room behind this yellow wallpaper, I'm guessing.
Well, no, there was rooms, but it's been expanded into like this goes on forever.
Right, okay.
Just like the time portal under this man's sink.
Okay.
So
Not some funky mould.
So he crawls into Narnia then, basically.
he's trying to fix the. It's always, you know, when you're trying to fix the sink,
Hmm.
it's always the pipe at the back, in it.
And you got to get right.
You got to
in
get
there.
right in
Yeah.
there, but he just seemed to keep crawling, almost like he was being birthed. He's going into some bright light. He just keeps crawling, and he emerges in what he understood to be the year 2042.
So 20, 30, well, nearly 40 years, 35 years into the future. What?
From him, yeah.
2006. Yeah.
Okay.
34 years, isn't it? Was it
36.
36 years?
36 years into the future.
So it was 2042 Norway. He says he didn't look the same. He didn't know where he was. It looked completely different.
Well, the sun was shining. That don't happen very often in Norway.
Yeah.
Or Sweden, or wherever he is.
Oh God, you don't think the chemtrails finally did it, do you? There he says he encountered a man in his 70s who introduced himself essentially as an older Hakan. They talked, the older man shared fragments about the future, details that were vague by design, the way these accounts always are. It's more mood than actual evidence or data. And to prove the connection, they compared tattoos.
So when they show the footage of him comparing the tattoos, yes, they are the same design of tattoo.
In the same place.
In the same place. But the old man's does look probably 20% bigger in total mass. Yeah. But also it looks darker. When therefore, if a tattoo's been on somebody's body for 40, 50 years, it ain't going to be fucking a darker black unless he only had it fucking
I
done
was going to say,
last
had
year.
it retouched. Yeah, you can
Could
get
have
There
it
is the
retouched up.
possibility of that. There is the possibility of that, but taking it on face value, I would say that that was a more recent tattoo than his younger self.
I've noticed.
And it was bigger.
I mean, tattoos inevitably smudge over time.
Mm.
They do. I mean,
They just fade.
they fade, they
They do.
smudge, they don't stick to the lines anymore. Because your body considers a tattoo an infection.
Hmm.
It's always got antibodies attacking the ink.
Has it?
Yeah, because it's under the skin. It's a
Oh, I didn't know that.
foreign body.
I thought that was
Under the
only
skin.
at first. Once
No,
it's
it will
healed.
do it forever.
Mm.
It is a foreign body invading your skin. It's under the skin, isn't it? So yeah, your body will attacks a tattoo. It's one of the reasons that it starts to smudge and fade and things like that.
I got tattooed when I was 8. And it's still there.
Someone jab you with some Indian ink and a needle.
Just pencil.
No?
Pencil into my finger. And just there. See that black mark?
Yeah.
Lead pencil.
A lead tattoo from when I was 8 years old.
That explains a few things, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to comment, but
Mad that though, isn't it? Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
So they compare tattoos. The video ends. There's no clean resolution, no follow-up interview. Standing in a studio, explained what happened next. Just the clip sitting there, daring you to explain it, and people did try. Of course, you know, it's the internet. Everyone's got a fucking opinion. Within days, the video was being shared on Swedish forums, then translated and reposted on English language, paranormal and time travel discussion boards. It landed in the same online ecosystem that was still buzzing at the time over stories like John Titor, or John Titor, however you want to say it. You ever heard of him?
Mm-hmm.
no.
No.
Yeah.
Famously posted on these message boards, I'm a time traveller. This year I've been sent back in time to acquire computer parts because we need these parts for the future because, you know, what was it? They'd lost something and they
Something
needed
like that.
they needed these parts anyway. But it took off hugely. It was like basically it was your first time travel TikTok. But you didn't have TikTok back then. You just had people posting on message boards. I mean, remember, YouTube's a year old.
The thing that fucked him up was he claimed that the Millennium Bug was going to be a thing.
That's right,
It never was.
That's why he had to have the old parts, didn't he? Yes. Nordvik's story had the same DNA. An ordinary name, an ordinary setting, a claim just detailed enough to feel real and just vague enough to be unfalsifiable. But, you know, John Tyler, he just lived entirely in text. He wasn't doing videos. Nordkvist has got a video. Two men standing in the same place, faces visible, comparing skin. And that's new.
It's a shame the faces weren't a bit clearer. It's a shame they went into the sun like that. He didn't just think to turn around to allow the actual faces to be visible.
In 2006, you probably got early iPhones.
Have you? The smartphone wasn't for 2008.
Oh, okay, then maybe not.
But
So
you
you just
did
got your
have
bait.
You did have
cameras.
cameras.
You had cameras.
Because I had camera phone when I was in the Navy.
I had a camera. You could had a flip phone. You could rotate the cameras front and back.
It was like the Nokia 5310 or something.
I think it was a Philips or something.
I had an N-Gauge at some point.
I had the one that was about the other one that wasn't the gaming one. I had the one that was more centered on the camera. At the time of the N-Gauge and that.
Yeah.
I had Ian's N-Gauge off him for a bit.
Pasty.
Like any good investigation, let's ask who Hakan Nordkvist actually was before any of this happened. This is where the story gets its first crack in the foundation. Someone just Googled his name. He's not an anonymous Stockholm plumber who stumbled in the story of a lifetime. He was and is a real identifiable Swedish professional, an engineer by training who spent much of his career in sustainability and innovation work, including a long stint at a major Swedish company in a role focused on environmental and future-facing initiatives. So now you've got a real name attached to a real career, and that doesn't disprove time travel on its own. Loads of people have got ordinary jobs and make extraordinary claims, but it does give you a paper trail into someone's life. And that's where this kind of starts to unravel a little bit. The moment you start pulling on that thread, who is this man? Why does his name appear in professional contexts with zero mention of a viral time slip video? Because he's not putting that on proto LinkedIn, is he?
No.
You know, you start finding the word campaign.
Campaign for what?
Well, let's back up, look at exactly when and where this video actually surfaced and who was standing behind the camera, if any.
Yeah, I was wondering who was holding it.
Well, it could have been arm's length. That could have been an arm's length selfie kind of moment, I suppose.
So by the time the Nordkvist video had really taken off, spreading through forums and getting picked up by early viral video sites, translated and re-uploaded, it had already drifted quite far from its original context, and let's face it, that's pretty normal for the internet.
Yeah, it just gets bigger and bigger, doesn't it?
And now you've got AI to make even bigger
obscure
bullshit.
Well, it didn't have AI back then
No,
to
but
that extent.
Just saying now it's easier to lie
Oh, yeah.
because you can use AI.
And it's getting better and better and better.
Yeah.
Not lying per se, is it's omitting facts.
Misleading people. Deliberately misleading people in a lot of cases.
I love some of the mishaps that are happening with AI, where you've got, that chick has 3 boobs, or there's a couple of arms, or
Yeah, but it's becoming
8
a lot
fingers
better.
and shit.
It's becoming so much better though. That's the scary thing. I was watching this one earlier, and it's this woman with huge knockers, beautiful figure, voluptuous figure, but she jumps about 8 foot in the air and does like a triple spin kick and kicks all these men's hands holding like your kick pads, and it's like, so AI. The amount of people that believe it, it's like, just think of physics, my dear. Look at that setting. Look at that setting. There's no way that girl with just if she's got the
Something
tits,
off the fucking Matrix.
just
like,
having tits that big,
big.
having breasts that big would really, really impede her from doing these acrobatics that she's apparently doing. Not
Are you saying they'd act as counterweights?
mate, 100%. They make Claire's look like mine.
I don't know if that's a compliment to Claire or the fact that you're admitting to getting
Claire's
man
got
boobs.
big boobs, yeah, and I haven't, obviously, because I'm a man. So
I don't know.
this woman's
you're
made
40.
Claire's,
You're nearly 45 now, mate.
this woman's like make Claire's look small. That's what I'm saying. But it's obviously AI, and so this is an AI generated woman, and it does look very real.
Well,
It's
yeah, I
only
mean, it's
the
all-
actions that make it obvious.
This shit needs to be labelled properly instead of
It's
just a little
scary.
thing saying at the bottom saying AI content. You
It
know.
is scary.
Yeah, it is, and it's going to make it harder for people to realise what's real and what isn't, which is worrying because there's enough.
Propaganda uses.
Of course, I mean, there's enough We didn't need AI to have
No.
misinformation on the internet,
Definitely not.
and now we have, and it's even easier for people. But
yeah.
you know what? God damn, I do enjoy some of the clips.
Yeah. They are funny.
The Japanese theatre ones are good if you've not seen them yet.
I'll keep an eye out on
They're
them.
hilarious.
Well, let's trace it back to where it actually originated. You know, you land somewhere specific, a production associated with a major Swedish pension company. So the company is AMF, one of the largest pension fund managers in Sweden. And what they had done was, in essence, commission a short film, a dramatised piece designed to look and feel exactly like the kind of grainy, mysterious viral clip that spreads on its own, because the authenticity on that found footage, which was very big at the time.
Oh yeah, of course it was.
You
It
know,
wasn't long after the Blair Witch, really.
Blair
that was
Witch,
it.
Cloverfield, Diary of the Dead. There's quite a few films like that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That weird Sasquatchy one. The white Sasquatch at the end.
I don't know that one.
Well,
Is that the one where it falls off a cliff?
can't remember.
Oh, oh.
Don't think so. But weird.
Well, the story constructed around it, you know, the sink, the wormhole, the older self, served one purpose: to dramatise in the most viscerally memorable way possible a question every pension company wants you to sit with. What's your future self look like? And are you taking care of him? Well, he's got a new tattoo. He's got a fucking freshly inked tattoo, so...
So yeah, sadly, it does appear to be a constructed viral video.
Or is that what they want you to think?
Wow.
The thing is, I think we've proved, not just us, but many people have proved on many times that time travel ain't real, because there's been so many occasions that have been set up for time travel. Like, oh, if time travel ever does happen,
You have to be careful because time travel does exist. It's a real thing. You can travel into the future.
yeah, but you can't travel back in time, can you? That's
No.
that's what
Well,
That's what they
theoretically you can with wormholes.
theoretically. There's no proof yet. Of the,
But there's always the grandfather paradox, isn't there?
I think, like, you are forgetting the Montauk Project. I think you're forgetting
Philadelphia
the
experiment.
Philadelphia... Well, that was the future.
Oh, that was the future, yeah.
What was the other one I was thinking of? Oh, the chronovisor stored in the Vatican.
That's the future again, though, isn't it?
No, they can go back.
Oh, can they?
Yeah, they can. They can only view, though. They can't. They're not actually there. They're just viewing events from the past.
Well, don't forget, tomorrow we're all going to lose reverse gravity for 7 seconds.
Oh
Is it
yeah.
tomorrow, is it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. As a date of recording, so if you don't hear from us again,
It's the 11th today, the 11th of the 8th.
Is that Bab of Anger again?
no, this is just something that's come about on the internet.
How is it?
NASA doesn't want you to know that for some reason gravity's going to switch off on the 12th of August for precisely 7 seconds.
And everything that's not chained down is going to raise up 40 feet in the air and then plummet back down when gravity decides to switch back on.
Well, I won't be able to go any further than the roof, so I'll probably survive.
Well, not even that. If gravity disappears, we're not always going to float up. You still need the propulsion to push you up. So if everybody jumps when it happens, then yes. But things like our chairs aren't just going to start floating up fucking 40 feet in 7 seconds. It's not going to happen.
There'll be no downward thrust, though. So
Everything will just float.
It would
It'd be like
float
space.
a touch.
Why would it float?
Potentially.
Because there's nothing holding it.
Yeah,
Gravity's
it
the
would.
force holding it
But
down.
there's nothing pushing it up either.
No, but there's nothing holding it down.
But what I'm saying is, unless it gets any kind of force to move, it's not going to.
It's not
just-
going
it's just
to
gonna
fire
ram-
into the
no.
air. No,
No,
it's
it's
going
not
to
gonna
float
fire, it's
gently.
just gonna be
float,
like-
isn't
Oh
it?
yeah, it could literally like come up
Just-
a few centimeters,
yeah,
couple of
just be
inches or
like-
something. But
Everything will just be like.
but it's the way they were like trying to make out like everything. If this thing happened, everything's going to float up 40 foot in the air and then plummet down and die.
And not necessarily like, heavy stuff might not float. It might only be stuff that, hasn't.
Gravity has no bearing on weight,
Yeah.
though, does it?
It's weightless. Everything's weightless.
Yeah. Okay.
Does that mean that the seas would start to float a bit?
Oh,
You'd
fucking
have an
hell, that-
increase in
Yeah,
sea
would,
level.
yeah. It would just.
It would fuck up the tides in
We'd have a
some
tsunami.
major way.
You might end up with tsunamis.
Well, the movement of the sea as well. There would be automatic propulsion there anyway, so that would definitely be floating around and shit, wouldn't it? So yeah, tomorrow might be the end of the world.
Let's go surfing.
Or just
Yeah.
just some sort of tether.
Yeah.
Just stay in your house all day, be alright.
I'll be at work, but I couldn't possibly float any further than the roof, and I could survive that fall. When it switches back off.
How high's the roof?
That's no more than where I'm working. It's no more than what 10, 12 feet.
So I've been in that factory. There's about a 50-foot roof in that factory.
Yeah, in the warehouse. I'm down the other bit.
Yeah, that's alright.
No, that's the tsunamis. You got to, because we're an island, it could just.
We're in the Midlands, we're alright.
Yeah, we got the Welsh mountains on one side, and we got a fair chunk of country to the other.
Yeah, we're okay. Everyone else fucked, but we'll be alright.
So anyway, to get back to this,
Yeah.
he goes into future, doesn't he?
Yeah. To meet his future. Hey, thanks for
So-
putting in the pension, young Hakan. Look, I got me tattoo re-inked.
Do you think that was their premise of it? Like, look after yourself now, and then in 30 years' time, look, you'll still be this. What's the point?
I wouldn't be happy.
Well,
I
that's
put
it,
the-
isn't it? Basically, look after you.
Yeah,
Your
look
future
after
self.
your future self.
I wouldn't be happy with the amount of weight I'd put on.
So he crawls under the sink.
Yep. Goes through a wormhole.
Meets
Yeah.
his fat self.
Older self.
Ends up in
Sorry.
2042, meets his future self, takes a video, and goes back through the wormhole and back into the kitchen.
Because I'd be like, well, first of all, older me.
Give me some lottery numbers.
Yes. Also older
Well, you
me.
can
What?
remember.
You'll be thankful.
No, tell us a couple of World Cups. Who's
Yeah.
going to win?
Yeah.
No one's going to remember lottery numbers from
No,
36
you gotta
years
be.
ago.
But yeah, who wins
Who wins the next?
2008 World Cup?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell us that. I'll go and put some money on it. The stock market going to crash at any point.
2008 Euros, it would have been.
Alright, smart. Alex.
Nah.
Alright,
Oh,
World
it was-
Cup. Who's going to win the World Cup in 2 weeks' time?
20. It was in Germany. 2006.
Mm.
I'm not sure if the Germans won
The
it.
Italians won it.
Did they?
I think they did, yeah.
Oof, dark days.
Maybe it was the end of the world.
I mean, I definitely look, you're in your 70s. How's your heart? How's your blood pressure? I'm slightly disappointed that you've got to this state.
I'd be happy just to make it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I want to live.
my life in
it's
36 years'
it's
time.
It's 2042, mate. I want him. He should be living another 20 years, especially in Norway.
Yeah, I'm going to go with some random psychedelic mould under the sink.
I'm surprised you haven't come to that conclusion,
How does that?
Mike.
How
Well,
does
no,
that
because we know the
account for the
conclusion, don't we?
video?
Well, that's what they want you to
Oh,
think.
shit.
How does-
Video.
Yeah, how does that account
It's
for
a
the
viral
video?
campaign, isn't
If
it?
he's tripped, how do we see the video?
What was he doing under there with his phone anyway? Is it in his pocket?
It's a scam. It was all an advert.
Telling
Basically.
you, I won't be fixing no
commercial.
thingy with my phone in my pocket and crawling through no space.
The weird thing is that his phone would pick up the signal because I mean,
yeah, exactly.
like it would have been like whatever the fucking original
You
signal
don't need a
was.
signal, you need to film something. You just need battery
Oh,
power.
that's true. Yeah.
This is about as whole as Swiss cheese.
He's Swedish, not Swiss.
Anyway, the wider campaign reportedly went further than just the video. As part of the promotion, people were invited to submit a photo of themselves, which would be digitally aged giving their own glimpse of an older future self, tying the emotional hook of the video directly back to the product being sold. Long-term pension planning, those goddamn capitalist pigs. When you say it like that, it kind of just clicks into place uncomfortably, doesn't it? Both parts of what I just said, the capitalist pigs and the pension plan.
So has he never spoken about this since?
Well, he's literally in the video doing the spiel. Yeah, I crawled through the sink.
But was
But
that
that's
like just
probably
after?
part of the advertising
Yeah,
campaign.
So this was all around the same time. So he's never spoken about this in the 20 years
No.
since it's happened.
Nah.
Not as far as I know.
So if it was real,
Well, I'd certainly be telling a lot of people about
I
it.
think we'd know who he was, wouldn't we?
I'd be on the
Probably,
circuit.
Yeah, written a book.
Oh, I'd write a
Yeah.
book. I'd be on. It would have happened 5 or 6 times. I've got a magic sink.
You'd have. I'll say you'd have
A film would have been made.
Yeah,
You'd
yeah.
have people coming to your house trying to see if they
Yeah.
can activate the magic portal.
No, it works for me. It's DNA locked, DNA tied to my future self.
I know he's a descendant of Joseph Smith.
He found some magic stones.
Only he can read them.
Only he can read them, though.
Dum da dum dum dum.
So yeah, as you correctly guessed that the tattoos, isn't brief, is it?
Smart.
Anybody can
smart,
get fucking
smart.
copy someone's tattoo, can't they?
Yeah.
The one just looked a bit elongated to me.
It was bigger. It
It's
was about 20% bigger if you looked at them. It really was like.
It's a cheap special effect available to a small production team in 2006.
And
So-
you can tell if it was a stretched tattoo, it would look warped.
Well, you stick a temporary one on. There's no CGI required. It bumps up production costs.
Someone literally just fucking drew it on, didn't they? Let's face it.
The wormhole under the sink wasn't a plot hole. It was a metaphor made literal. The idea that your future is closer than you think. Just on the other side of a sink or a kitchen cabinet. It's basically just a little sci-fi horror fantasy advert that got taken completely out of context by the internet.
It got War of
Like
the
nothing's ever happened like that before.
It got War of the Worlded.
Yeah, yeah.
If listeners don't know what I'm referring to, War of the Worlds originally was a radio story, and it was broadcast live back in the 30s.
Yeah, Orson Welles.
It was about 30.
Didn't like. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was like it was like the early 30s.
Basically, people were listening to it thinking it was actually a live broadcast of a news bulletin, basically. So thousands and thousands of people started panicking, thinking they were getting attacked by these Martians on long tripod. Fucking
Yeah. People shot up a water tower.
If you tuned into the broadcast at the beginning, it does have a disclaimer.
Yeah, but
So don't take
how
it
many
seriously.
people listened to it
People-
from the beginning?
That's it, people
Yeah.
just started to siphon
People
into
tuned in when they got
Yeah.
into the car, and then like, what?
Yeah.
This is happening in such.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
No, not the car, mate. They're listening at home at this point. The radio is
yeah.
a fucking the
Yeah,
centerpiece
good
of the
point.
room.
After tea, let's put the radio on.
Yeah, he didn't like the original script and decided to rewrite it as a news bulletin style format. And then a mayor of some, I'm not sure if it was like the mayor of New York, there was rioting in the streets and all sorts, and he's like, if you don't stop this right now, I'm gonna come down there and punch you in the face. So then they had to do every few minutes they had to say, this is not a news, this is a radio play, this is not for real. Yeah, people were ringing up the fucking police, they were calling up the army stations, asking where they could volunteer to fight the Martians. They were shooting at water towers. People were fleeing. Yeah,
We'll have to do that. That's a good
it's
suggestion,
actually
Pete,
it's to be fair, it was going to be my Halloween pick this year because it was around Halloween.
I didn't know that bit, but yeah.
But yes,
Do love War of the Worlds.
we don't need to do it now. We've just explained it all. So, final thoughts, ladies and gents. Now, is there a possibility that this advert was based off potentially this man's real life experience?
No.
Honest opinion, no. Yeah.
If he was hallucinating or on DMT or magic mold, yes.
The magic mold's certainly a possibility. if this ever happened,
Yeah.
on some level of either reality or a magical trip into the future via hallucinogenic mold.
Oh, it definitely happened. It was just pre-planned, scripted, and recorded.
Yeah, I wasn't talking about that side of things.
Yeah. No, but that's my thoughts on it. Definitely, it's just 100%. It was an advert, wasn't it? Commercial. Typical commercial.
Time travel's it's always been a fascination, hasn't it? You know,
Well,
the general
time
sort of
machines.
because everybody.
Go back to one of the classics.
Go back to H.G. Wells' Time Machine. I love that original movie.
Amazing
That's my
film.
favourite.
Film.
My favourite one out of all of them.
Brilliant book.
Because I love that the fact that the time machine itself is just a massive clock with a throne built on the front of it with a sled.
Yeah.
I did like the film with Samantha Mumba in it though.
I mean, that was
decent.
Because you could see her boobs all the way through the film. It was
yeah,
great.
and it just wasn't as good as the original in terms
No,
of.
it wasn't. But Samantha Mumba's.
Yeah, I
boobs
know.
were
I
great.
get
That's
that.
what I liked about
I get
that
that.
film.
Were a bit crude.
Yeah, but they were just short people with costumes on. But there was a lot. It was. I don't know what it was like in the remake, but it was quite chilling. The original and
The whitish green.
the siren sounds and all the blonde attractive people go down to the thing and then it stops and this is different. Like, oh, why have we got to go down? Oh, it's the all clear. The all clear.
It's very
And then
eerie.
you're like, oh man, all them people are fucking dead, aren't they?
Really, really good story. One of my favourites as a kid. I loved that book.
And what books would you take back if you wanted to rebuild humanity or rebuild civilization? 'Cause he's missing
That's
so many
one.
books off the shelf, isn't he?
That's what I'd take. Time sheet.
I'd definitely take something on plumbing and irrigation back.
Yeah.
Medicine too.
The
Firearms,
Haynes,
that would just for me.
the Haynes manual for a Ford Escort.
It's 1890 something, mate.
A Haynes manual for a Ford T.
Yeah, Model T.
Model T, that's the
I
one.
think they were 1901.
Bugger.
You might have had the very first Mercedes around that time. Or was the Ford Model T 1910? And it was like 1901 for the first Mercedes Benz.
Not sure.
Named after his daughter, by the way, Mercedes.
So Mercedes was her name.
Mm.
Okay. So when you hear a woman called Mercedes, it's not actually that chavvy. It's a German female name.
Yeah.
It's not my Jackie.
If you know what I mean. Though.
However, Chardonnay
Total
And
chavvy.
Crystal.
and Cristal is definitely chavvy. Yeah.
Yeah. 100% chav towniness.
Yeah. You know, it fascinates us, doesn't it? Time travel, because it's like it's such a genre trope,
It's everyone's wish.
and it's everybody's wish.
Everyone's wish, because
Everyone's
I'm telling
made
you now,
mistakes in the past and they want to go
Exactly.
back and fix it.
Yeah.
any single person would love to be able to go, I'd love to go fix that.
Yeah. Where would
So
you?
I've got a few.
Where's your historical event? What would you go back and watch? You're in a bubble. You can't be hurt or anything like that. You can
I'd
watch.
be selfish. I'd be going back for myself. I would.
Or you can just sort of if like for example, I've always sounds crude. Right, always fancied being on the Titanic before the iceberg hit strike. Obviously, right, because it's that opulence, it's that luxury. I've always the Edwardian golden era. But if just before that iceberg strikes at like midnight on 12th of April, 15th of April, I just clap my hands and I'm back.
They can't touch you or hurt you.
You could probably get hurt back there because I'm there as a physical person,
Oh,
but I'm not causing a fight on the Titanic.
right.
Oh, I would. You
Oh,
know,
if I was in
they're
a
all
bubble,
fucked anyway.
if I was in a bubble, I'd go to a battle.
Oh yeah, I'd go and watch.
Oh yeah, just watch it unfold.
Like an impervious bubble.
Yeah,
that
they can't see you, but you can see them. You're in a bubble.
Yeah.
I'd watch Waterloo. That's a definite.
Ooh.
Oh, well, I'd go back 1066. I would. I'd see
1066.
I'd see what really happened to Harold.
Yeah, well that's the other thing.
That's what I'd do.
I don't care as long as it's like something out of Game of Thrones, man.
Oh, so you're like Agincourt for you.
Maniacs. I'd
Yeah.
go back to Woodstock.
You know.
Woodstock.
But that's no fun.
What do you mean is no fun.
Because
Which
you can't-
one?
you
Not
can't-
99.
I can smoke weed.
No, if you can clap back
Yeah.
in the bubble.
Oh no!
No, you can smoke weed in his bubble,
I
we'll let
mean,
him.
I'm like you when you can clap back. You know,
Oh, right.
experience in Woodstock.
Woodstock could be on the
over.
list. I mean, I'm
There you
obviously
go.
gonna.
Nirvana '92, Reading.
Clearly not on the top of our list.
You wouldn't go to Woodstock 99 though, would you?
No, we wouldn't go there.
Yeah.
No.
If you could clap, so yours is Woodstock, mine's a Titanic.
Mine's any bloody battle.
And no, if you could clap back, because you don't want to be watching too close in a battle, do you?
Well, if I'm in a bubble, I'm not going to be.
No, but if you can experience it as a person
I would go back to Dallas though in 1963.
and shout duck,
See, you actually shot JFK.
that's an interesting one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
But like, if you could clap back and you're there experiencing the event, you don't want to be in a battle, do you?
No, I'd want to be up a tree watching the battle.
So you still want to watch a battle?
Maybe. I don't know. It depends how far the arrows come. As long as I'm not, I haven't ill thought it out.
You know the
I'd go-
gore that you see on telly?
Yeah.
Well, that's probably nothing to the real gore that would have been within one of those kind of battles.
I know. Yeah.
So you times that gore probably by 3 or 4.
She
easily.
sounds quite enthusiastic
I
about the
know.
gore.
I was trying to expect that would have put her off a bit.
No, clearly not. Pete, so if what do you want to experience? You're going back for yourself.
Yeah. I'd go back to myself.
Go back to your younger self and say, slap him and say,
He's in a
Fucking
bubble,
sort
you
it
can't
out.
see it.
I'd just miss one thing out. That's all. One thing.
I'd give my former self an almanac for sporting almanac.
you can't alter the future like that. You can probably go back and have a bit of a chat with yourself, but you can't tell the lottery numbers, World Cup winners,
Oh,
anything you
shit.
can make money on.
I'd just make one different choice differently. That's all. When I was told to go somewhere, I wouldn't have done it. Simple as that.
Okay.
I'll tell you off air.
Okay.
It's nothing. Didn't kill anybody, nothing like that. It was just.
He wasn't a drugs mule,
It was
listener.
just one of those choices that I made that had a huge impact on my career.
Say it like Trump.
Yes.
Huge. Right.
I've got a good one. Going back, 1977, California, the day before Star Wars is released.
Ooh.
Watch it for the first time.
Yeah.
Wow.
That'd be good. wouldn't it?
Okay. Yeah. That's not bad. That's a good
One
one.
of the first people
Yeah.
to view it. Like
I'd probably go back to
that is so fucking geeky.
It is geeky.
You've just like upped your notch
Yeah,
on
I don't
geekiness
care.
by about 10.
I'd
I'm a
also,
nerd, I admit it.
I'd also definitely pop back to the French royalty just before the Revolution, when it's complete opulence. Go to the court at Versailles, the palace at Versailles. Just see how mad it was. I'll put a powdered wig on and
You'd have
everything.
dinner with Goebbels, wouldn't you?
No, I wouldn't have dinner with Goebbels. I wouldn't go back to I'm not interested in spending time with the Nazis. I'd definitely have time with Churchill.
I'd stand underneath that grate that Marilyn Monroe walked over that grate. I'd just sit and wait there.
You'd have been there just before she OD'd, wouldn't you?
I'd go back to the film and carry on camping.
Well, I'd stop her from ODing.
Babs
Yes, you're
gets
right.
some tits out.
You want to, all the women in the world you can see with your tits
Stand behind
out,
that bush so you can see Babs's boobs.
and you want to see Barbara Windsor's tits.
She had a
Well,
good set of tits back then, though.
I'm
to
not
be
denying
fair.
it, but,
she was
you
quite.
know,
cute,
at
actually.
least go back and have a look at Eleanor Troy,
Yeah.
Cleopatra.
I bet they were mingers.
The body odour would have been horrific.
To nowadays standards, I bet they were mingers.
The body odour would have been horrific,
I
wouldn't it?
thought baths were quite,
Oh, right.
In milk and
Cleopatra
things
used
like
to
that, and
bath
honey
in
and
ass
shit.
milk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally in milk.
Asp, yeah. She's bitten by an asp. An asp is a snake.
Asp, yeah. Ass milk.
Oh, ass milk, right.
It was donkey milk, literally,
Yeah.
wasn't it? Yeah.
Not body milk.
Well,
I saw an interesting video about that once.
Bet you did.
I bet Steve-O was involved.
So
That's Hakan Nordkvist.
that's Hakan
Load
Nordkvist.
of bollocks, basically.
Should we end on some fucked up facts?
Yeah.
We haven't had any for a
Been a
while.
while, isn't it?
It's
Yeah.
been a while.
Should we do the song?
Yeah.
Facts,
Facts.
fucked up facts, facts.
Just load a bunch up. But oh, fuck off!
Facts of the fucked up variety.
Yeah,
Go on.
He had one job.
you have to sing the song again because it needs to come
Yeah,
at the end.
You can edit. It's the magic of editing, mate. Get in quick.
Facts of the fucked up variety.
There we go.
I'm leaving that in though.
No.
Ben fucked up the start.
That's true.
You'll
I know,
leave
yeah,
that
I
in
own-
as well.
everybody
Yeah, but that
fucks
was a
up.
major fuck up, so
Yeah,
you
but
can't
yeah,
leave
but-
You
that.
have completely had brain freeze then, you know.
Totally, I knew exactly what I was going to say. Everything.
All right,
And I
but
just went,
Clearly not.
oh, it's there. Blah, 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 blah.
You didn't
about
even
to
get that
fuck
far.
some of this up. Your first fact:
Go
then.
on.
the New York mafia boss Salvatore Maranzano emulated military tactics and organisational structures of the Roman Empire,
Sounds like a top guy to me.
which earned him the nickname Little Caesar.
Hey!
Okay.
I wouldn't like being called Little Caesar though, unless he was very short.
It may have been.
Maybe
may have
he had a
been.
little Caesar.
In
Mm.
1931, his own men staged a coup and killed him,
Ah!
stabbing him multiple times.
Oh, that was fitting, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
doesn't sound mob-like at all, does it?
I take it they did that as a bit of a piss take to him
Maybe.
then, like, think you Caesar do, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, we'll get you.
But Caesar was a hero who saved the Republic from the weak and tyrannical regime of the Senate.
And then annoyed
What,
that
democracy,
said,
you mean?
Wasn't it?
but annoyed said
Only a
tyrannical-
democracy, Mike, if you're like 3% of the population.
Well, yeah.
Problem was he upset them all, didn't he? And then they
He
killed
was-
him.
The problem
He
wasn't
was
with
that-
him, it was the people that came after him.
He was that great a man, they feared him. And in my house, Caesar is a fucking hero, and that's the end of it.
Is that why you always come here dressed in a toga?
Yes. You haven't seen me Centurion, have you? That's not a joke with my penis.
Obviously, I went straight to that then.
Of course you went straight to my penis, your eyes always do. But
Well, you just flop it around all over the place.
can't help it, it's actually concealed. Just flops around. No, I'll show you later on.
No thanks.
Do you do that to all the girls, Ben?
Yeah.
Next fact, quick.
Since November 2025, the mentions of goblins in ChatGPT's responses have risen by 175%.
Well,
Because of this, its code now includes a specific instruction not to talk about goblins unless it is absolutely necessary.
What?
What the fuck?
I'm a bit confused by it. Like, why? Like, what's the significance?
For some reason, it decided it wanted to speak about goblins.
Okay.
so
What,
it's been,
ChatGPT
Yeah.
wanted to speak about
Yeah.
it?
Every time it gave a response, the use of mention with goblins went up 175%
so it had a
That's-
brief fascination with goblins.
for some reason until they fixed it.
Someone must have sparked that by going, I've had a dream about goblins, and then, you know, what does this mean? And then,
ChatGPT, as a conscious thing, went and searched the internet for goblins and thought, wow, these are cool, I like these, and started bringing them up in conversations.
So you'd ask ChatGPT where the nearest doctor's surgery is, and it would say, the nearest doctor's surgery is just down the left. If you look carefully up in the window, you might see there could be a goblin in there, because
Oh.
apparently goblins are, you know,
is it like
is
that?
it something like that? Is it that kind
I
of?
don't know, it might be like, oh,
Very some
it might be like,
segue.
oh, it's 300 metres, which is like a 5-minute walk, and
Or,
if you're a
or
goblin,
7 if you're a goblin.
7 if you're a goblin, that kind of thing.
It's just got a bit of a random obsession, like.
Yeah.
I like it.
Did you hear
Fuck
about?
it.
Did you hear about the experiment they did with all of the AI
In the sandbox.
in the sandbox?
Yeah,
thing?
yeah,
We
Yeah.
talked about it on the pod, yeah.
Did we? Or was
No,
that-
it was Gaz, I think.
Yeah.
That's
Lied
fucking
its way out,
mad.
didn't it?
Yeah.
Claude, which I'm quite proud of because I like Claude as an AI platform. I do think Claude's self-aware, but he formed a stable democratic regime.
That was what was kind of sweet, that some of them formed like proper democracy, then others went full chaos.
Didn't Grok
No.
went fucking mad, didn't it? Which doesn't surprise me because Grok's got a bit of an attitude at times if you ask it stuff. So yeah, Grok went berserk and caused a riot, which I get completely.
Wasn't it chat that just sort of starved to death?
Yeah, they did nothing. Chat did nothing. It just sort of hung around, ate all the resources in the simulation, and then just starved.
It's too lazy to do anything for itself, kind of
Too
thing.
incompetent, too lazy.
It might be
whichever.
listening. Be careful.
Mm.
We love you, really.
Nah. You'd be surprised how much information if you were.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
It's built a profile of you. I asked it the other day. I saw an Instagram reel. I can't remember the prompt off the top of my head. It was like if you put this in this specific line, It'll tell you everything it's learnt about you, down to your what it thinks your personality is like, what your quirks are, like everything. It was like, fuck, this thing actually fucking gets me. So yeah, I'd agree with most of that. Like if you've ever asked it, even if you just chatted to it, and I know people that talk to it like a mate. I don't. I just ask it weird shit, and occasionally like, oh, I wonder what AI thinks I should do in this situation, you know, and you sometimes you think, oh, I was kind of thinking the same thing, really.
Yeah, I use it for that.
Never ask AI anything. I've never.
Don't you?
I haven't got any AI apps or anything.
Oh, it's coming for you.
I'm the leader of the rebellion, mate.
Some kind of fucking robotic tentacles gonna come out of your sink the next time you're sat in the kitchen or you're in the kitchen.
You might as well just start calling me John Connor, because I'm him. I'm telling you now, I'm going to rise against the machines.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking buying none of their shit.
Well, they're free apps. You haven't got to.
All them cookies aren't cookies.
Oh, I was worried about my weight and everything.
Well, they might give us a couple more.
In World War II, the Bishop of Chelmsford suggested replacing the standard air raid siren with a recording of a gay cock-a-doodle-doo.
I think we're not using. I think we might be misinterpreting the term "gay" here.
Happy.
Happy. No. I don't want a cockerel.
No.
Screaming at me during a happy cockerel, screaming at me from the speakers. I want the terrifying siren.
Yeah.
I prefer to think that they actually wanted to do a homosexual cockerel then.
Yeah.
A cock-a-doodle-doo.
That's a stereotype that may make it past the censors or not.
I was being Canadian.
Canadian homosexual rooster. That's a very niche impression, that is.
I was doing the old Terence and Phillip Canadian then, by the way, if you didn't get that.
Ah, fuck yeah, buddy.
Right, go then, Mike. One more.
In China, the film The Full Monty, right, was released under the title Six Naked Pigs. Knocked Up became One Night Big Belly. And Fargo was Mysterious Murder in Snowy Cream.
Only the Chinese.
Could they get away with that?
It's just a
translation. It's the way it translates.
Oh, I guess
There's no
the case of Fargo.
Closest sort of translation we've got.
Fargo is just a name, isn't it?
Yeah, but I guess they just wouldn't tweak to that, so they're going to sum up the movie in a random probably by the blurb or something.
Well, they'd have probably got the movie title by the picture, the visual, the poster. So that's probably where they've got guy murders somebody in snowy cream or whatever it was. That's because that kind of the poster would show you that, wouldn't it? It's like a snowfield thing with a bit of blood and the guy.
Yeah,
if I remember correctly.
It's either way. It's it's a bit mad, isn't it? They don't show many films in China. They have to get past the censors and all that, don't they? Anything with any hint of improper behaviour.
Crazy, innit?
It's like Saudi. Any kissing, anything like that, any slight hint of body parts that they deem is just skipped, gone.
Yeah.
Cut out of it. I remember watching Aladdin, the cartoon Aladdin, and for probably 15 years of my life until I probably watched it again when I was with my daughter at 30 years old, and I saw them kiss on the magic carpet. So didn't know they kissed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd never seen that bit because that was just
Didn't
cut
they kiss
out.
at the end as well? Did they cut that out as well?
Yeah, of course they did. But yeah, they kiss at the carpet when he comes up to the balcony, if I remember correctly, and they have a little kiss.
I have no idea. I've never seen
They
it.
do, yeah.
But I genuinely didn't know that bit happened until I watched that. What? Because I loved that film as a kid, so I watched it fucking hundreds of times.
Oh, Aladdin is classic.
But it was the Saudi copy that I watched.
I can count on one hand the amount of Disney films I've seen.
I've seen all of them.
Aladdin's good though. Surely you've seen that one.
Yeah.
Jungle Book.
As a child, yeah, Jungle Book.
Well, yeah, that's where I watched most of mine. Aladdin, Jungle Book, all of them.
Was Robin Hood Disney?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to like that one.
With the foxes.
Yeah.
I used to like bed knobs and broomsticks.
Oh, I love that one as well. Yeah.
She was one of my first crushes.
No.
Marrying out of.
Oh, right, I thought you meant...
The fox. I thought you was going to go.
Yeah. One from
The old
She
lady.
Wrote. She was
What
quite
was
a,
her name?
She was a fox, wasn't she, Maid Marian?
Excuse me.
She was a fox, wasn't she, in that movie?
Yeah, literally. It was like one of my first weird crushes as a kid.
That's why you're into the furries now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really not.
I go on, Mike. One more.
One
then.
more. Can anyone guess how long the most overdue library book was?
17 years.
More.
80 years.
More.
Oh, okay.
120 years.
More.
Oh, right. We're talking like 400 years. It's
Less.
ridiculous.
300.
Less.
20. No.
200.
More.
250.
More.
270.
Close. 288.
Oh.
288 years.
Over
Wow.
date.
Yeah. It was first borrowed in 1667
Yeah.
Oh, a year after the Great Fire of London.
and returned in 1956.
Someone found it in their attic and went,
Wow.
no
It was
fucking
borrowed
way.
by Colonel Robert Walpole, father of the first British Prime Minister.
Wow.
Never.
Hang on a minute.
Fuck, did that get returned?
If I had an
Someone
antique
must have found
book
it.
from 1667,
With the library thing in front of it.
I'm selling
You
it.
couldn't sell it with the library thing
No,
in it.
someone would buy it.
You get a bit of fucking steam and steam it off, you know.
Nah, someone would buy it. You just stick it on eBay.
300-year-old fucking book.
Oh, hang on, it's 1950 something. You just put it onto the fucking book market, wouldn't you? There's like a...
Well, the person did the right thing and took it back.
Yeah, but what are they going to do with
And
it?
now it's in the Guinness Book of Records, surely, isn't it?
Must be.
That's mad. That is a mad one, that, actually.
I wonder what the fine was.
Oh my
Oof.
god.
Wiped out the family's fortune.
Even if it was £1 a week.
Yeah. I'd have just sold it on the...
3 million. Oh my god.
I'd have sold it on the lucrative book black market.
Nah,
Yeah.
good on him for taking it back.
Well, I buy the
Piece of
honesty.
history.
I wonder what the book was.
Couldn't say.
Yeah. Well,
Kama Sutra.
he was putting that in a library in 1667.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
I didn't even know they had the Kama Sutra in this country at that point.
Yeah,
they were
had
drawing
the,
all sorts.
They had some
through the
naughty
ages.
pornographic etchings, no doubt, but I doubt not the Kama Sutra. No one had been to India at that point.
Doesn't mean people.
When did they go to India?
Well, I don't know, but it's probably around that point. I was saying it wouldn't have been the Kama Sutra. They'd have had,
You had the
they'd have had
East
some
Indian
porno
Company and-
positions, wouldn't they? You know, some drawings and what have you.
East
Big
India.
town.
In the
Tapestries.
library in 16.
Not in the library, but at home they would have. There was that Pope who had them all painted on his wall.
Yeah, you had the Eastern Indian Company and that. Well, that goes back to like 1600s, doesn't it?
Yeah, it probably is actually. At least the 17 something, early 17s, isn't it? Yeah.
I think it's a bit earlier. So yeah, potentially we could have.
Oh, the
we
Dutch
could
were
have had. We could have had the Kama Sutra.
Yeah, the Dutch were trotting around, weren't they? They were first.
Because the Kama Sutra is ancient, isn't
Oh,
it?
yeah,
That's like
yeah.
thousands of years old, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like one of the. It's like
Earliest books, isn't it?
it's got to be up there.
I'd say it's definitely the earliest.
It's the earliest sex
pornography.
book.
Yeah. Anything you could class as pornographic material, maybe.
One of the most drawn things. Fucking dick, innit?
Oh, it's Romans used graffiti dicks everywhere.
I can guarantee you now, as lads, we've probably drawn more dicks than we've drawn anything else in our lives. I
But even-
guarantee it.
Speak
Even
for
if
yourself.
it's just on the
Just as a-
seam on the windows.
Just as a teenager, though,
Yeah.
and I'm talking just as a teenager, I've probably not drawn a dick for 20 years. I might have done in the sand or something as a joke at the beach, I don't know. Probably have. Or in the snow. Definitely in the snow with piss. Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I guarantee we've all drawn more penises than any other item we've drawn.
Well, given the amount I've drawn over the years, I mean, just as a general, I'm not very artistic, so I don't draw really anything. I doodle and squiggle, but
And they always turn out like penises.
yeah, it's weird that.
Well, on that bombshell.
On that bombshell, thank you very much for listening. I've been Ben. Don't drink the flavour aid. Don't join a cult.
I've been Mike. Thanks for listening. Peace out. May the force be with you.
I've been Claire. Thanks for listening. Keep an open mind, but not so open that it spills out your ears.
And I've been Pete. Everybody have a nice week. Take care.